All right, we're ready to go.
All right. All right. Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up.
I remember last time we ended things with you were back at the camp in Ohio. You had dropped off a lot of information for Rose about the characters in the book, new stuff for her to use to try to figure that out. And you had spent a night catching up with friends, enjoyed a campfire and a couple of drinks, and we called it. You were going to start off again, waking up the next morning. I believe you were about to head back to Maine. I'm not positive on that. But you are
I think that was the
currently
plan.
waking up in the morning back at the Ohio camp.
Hang on. I'm gonna die over here. Hang on. I'm going to hold you there for a second. Whoa, yo. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Good lord.
Oh, damn.
Yo, Gunner, coming in hard tonight. Thank you so much, dude. I sorry about that.
Nice,
I
dude. Oh, no. That's awesome.
I had to. Oh,
Yeah.
I almost choked on my water over here.
I saw you choking. I'm like, something happened.
I thought he was going to say, I about choked on my nuts.
Yes, I think we were going back to Maine. I think we had that liquid still, that like thick water.
Yeah. I
that
think,
we were
yeah.
gonna bring to Sean.
If I remember correctly, Magnus has that in a mason jar, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I like how the other stuff was in like an aquarium that had like magic glass and like magic like reinforcements, and this we just have it in a mason jar. Surely not. That seems safe.
This is the Magnus way.
Damn right.
All right, so early morning, you guys heading out, getting to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Getting on the plane with a volatile substance in my bag. Yeah.
Candace, Jacob, and Logan are all there to see you off and thank you for stopping in. Good to see you, type of thing.
Adios. Bon voyage. I don't know the words in other languages.
All right.
Aloha.
On the plane back, you're just going from Ohio to Maine. It's a private, small plane, not, any kind of commercial jet, but it's not a long trip, about 3.5, 4 hours. And take off at about 10, land at about 2.
Whew.
As you are getting off the plane, almost as soon as you guys land, you are getting everybody's phone is blowing up. SOS, emergency, return to base immediately.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Let's go,
Remember,
guys.
The last time this happened, the old camp was getting attacked, so something screwy is going on.
Yeah, let's get back, guys, quick.
Yeah, let's quick as possible.
Throw the emergency flashers on.
Nick has a car ready to go. He's in the driver's seat. As soon as you guys get there, Nick's on a hands-free set while he's driving, talking, letting Emily, the one who kind of runs that house, know where you're at, that you're landed, that you're getting there. As soon as you pull up, Randy, base commander, is out there waiting for you. Guys, we got a problem. Get in here.
What's going on?
He's, leads you inside, takes you to a place you can all sit down. We're still waiting on more information, but it looks like almost as soon as you guys got in the air, we couldn't reach you. The old Columbus Bay or the old Ohio base that you were at went dark. We cannot get through to them. We've
Bad.
phone over computer.
Yeah.
We
Have you
Can't
seen
get
anybody
through
over there
it.
yet?
We got a hold of a couple of the guys on the ground out in Columbus. We're in the process of trying to get a rented plane up in the air and do a flyby to see if we can see anything. Don't have any current information. We tried getting online, uh, pulled up their surveillance remotely, and yeah, about 15 minutes after you guys were in the air, every single one of their cameras went dark immediately. Or just not immediately, at same time.
Oh,
Hmm.
So,
Well, yeah, I vote we go over there right now and check this out.
are we on
Back
back?
on the plane, Chief.
Yes, it's like,
Put
Well,
me back on the plane.
we're about I think you're about 4.5, 5 hours if you really think about,
yeah.
getting the plane fueled back up. Um, you've got the option. You can try to get back on the plane and get back out there. You can wait for more information. Um, we should be able to talk to one of the local guys doing a flyby here in about an hour. Um,
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
okay with waiting
If
on
if
information.
if something bad really went down, it happened 3.5 hours ago, and it's going to be another 5 before you get back. There's not a whole lot you can do, but no,
Now I wish
I
we would
just
have stayed an extra day. Crap.
Son of a gun.
I don't know how well that would work. Probably not.
what's that?
I was gonna think, well, what if we went through the portal that's here in Maine, and we try to go through the portal through the other side to go back to Ohio? If that would be any quicker than flying necessarily, but
It's
you'd have
still
to
about the
travel.
same amount of distance.
Yeah.
It's just in another
So
world.
All right.
It's
Hi.
not like in Minecraft where like
while
you hear like distances.
while we're waiting, I know we're all looking to probably think about pacing the room, and that's not going to help anything. We need to have a quick talk.
Go.
Whatever you guys have stumbled across, whatever it is you guys are looking into, it's obviously something big. Like we're playing with fire here. This is some dangerous stuff. Um, you guys have been an established team for a while. You're doing really well, and you seem to be able to find out about these things better than anybody else we have. Um, because of the amount of danger that you guys are in, um, we're going to set you guys up with a safe house.
Ooh.
Just in case. It's not going to be anything big. We've been looking for a good area for it. We have some land in various places, and it looks like a lot of the central area of where everything is happening is back in Ohio. Um, one of the locations we have, it's small, but for a 3-person team, I think it'll work. It's not far from Columbus. It's just north Country Road. Um, and as soon as he starts describing it, Sky, you in particular will know exactly where he's talking about because it's not far from where you used to work.
Okay.
Um, it's one of those. It looks from the outside, it's an abandoned restaurant. One of those places the locals are always talking. There's always rumors that somebody's going to come buy it up and do something with it, but it's been empty for like the last 5 years. We own that, and all the talk of people buying it up has been some of our people going in. We've built a small, well, for lack of a better word, a bunker underneath it. Got about 7 rooms in there, big enough for the 3 of you. And what I want you guys to think about to keep your mind off of what we're doing while we're waiting on some information is I want you to think about how you want it laid out and what kind of gear, equipment, and resources you want there. So the people we have in the area can start moving things in. We're gonna get it set up for you. And what I'm gonna do? Where'd it go? Let me make sure I'm pulling up the right one. Yeah. I'm dragging a tab over. Go ahead and open that up.
Oh, hello, little map.
That is what you're going to have. Why is that not zooming in? Okay. You've got two entrances. The one at the south is the one that actually you can enter through the old abandoned diner. The one on the east side is a small tunnel, leads out to a grate that's right by the reservoir out there, Allen Creek. So you got a supply of water coming in through there, and a way to get in and out through the creek, and an entrance through the old abandoned diner. And I'm gonna let you guys go a little crazy. That room up top is a storage and work room. Everything else is open. You guys get to pick how you want to lay this out, and I'm going to work with you, and we're going to build a base for you.
Base building.
Yeah.
And guns. And more guns. And fire.
Lots of stripper poles.
We we
I
only
don't know
have
if I have assets for that, but
we only have 6 rooms to work with, plus a workspace up at the top.
rooms
So,
per
you
room?
know.
So hold on. You have 6 rooms to work with. In actuality, you have 3 rooms to work with because we got to have a
Just
place to
bedrooms.
sleep.
Right.
So,
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm saying like,
but yeah, no. I want you guys go ahead and throw out any ideas. If you guys want to claim particular rooms as bedrooms, go right ahead.
Corner.
I was say, let's claim bedrooms first,
Oh, bedroom.
All
Damn
right,
it.
top left. That
or
I want the top
rooms,
left as my
whatever.
workspace.
well, that top
Right.
area up there is a combined workroom for everybody.
Yeah,
There should be plenty of space there.
Yeah.
Not the one that
Can
has
we-
like the desk in there, but like the room under that to the left.
This
Oh,
one right
yeah.
here that I just
Yeah,
drew
that one.
pink
The
in.
one with the pink.
You want that as a workroom
Yeah.
or a
I
bedroom?
don't know how to undo that drawing that I
Workroom.
just did, but
Wait.
did I ruin it by
Okay.
putting
How
that
do you
mark
even
there?
do that?
Right click
Drawing.
and then drawing.
Okay, wait. I just erased it, and it's still showing up on your screen.
Yeah. How do you erase it? Let's see. Oop. Brush square. Hang on. Maybe I can erase it. Maybe I have to erase it, which makes no sense. Oh wait.
I mean,
Erase.
it's still there.
Hang on.
Bolts into-
There we go.
There you
Did
go.
that clear it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Whatever you did.
Shipping out of the campaign. There we go. This is where I'm at. Objects. So you want to claim that top left is a workroom? What all kind of stuff are you looking to throw in there?
I want a computer desk with a bunch of computers, and I want
A bunch of
bench.
computers.
Basically a computer with like multiple monitors. And then I want a bench to make tech stuff on.
Okay, so
My workbench.
Cody's really quiet.
Am I
Okay.
quiet?
Oh no,
No,
I
he's
got
loud
you.
to me.
I got you.
I mean, not loud, but like
Yeah.
loud enough.
All right, say something, Cody.
Something I'm giving up on you.
Yes.
that's a little
Look.
weird.
That's a big desk.
I don't think
like
it
an
needs to be
official
quite
desk.
that big. Eh? Why is it? No, I think that's. No, that's my rotate. Where's my just fucking move the damn thing? There we go. Give you a fancy armchair.
Fun. Josh, I've been told to tell you to put hashtag shorts in your title or description.
There's no need for it.
Put what in?
I know. He can DM me about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
can we like maybe all put our rooms kind of like near each other? I'd feel a little more comfortable that way. Here, maybe like this one, and this one is bedrooms.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I don't know why. I feel like I'd feel a little better that way. Instead of having like a bedroom, you know what I mean, like all like weird from each other.
Why is that all? That I don't like that one. That's all funky, sideways shaped.
Funkified.
I know that means one of the bedrooms kind of tiny, but that's okay.
I'll take the tiny bedroom.
Just give Magnus a hammock and a flask of alcohol, and he's good.
That's all I need.
Yo. Then. Okay, I don't think you need marble table.
You'll get fancy and use marble table. Josh, it would suck if somebody just gave you a down it.
No.
Oh Lord.
I would have to decline. I will refund you all your points back and give you more, so I don't have to do it.
Well, isn't it kind of technically
this isn't-
dangerous?
No.
With a chug a gallon of water? No.
Yeah.
That looks pretty workbenchy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that looks perfect.
We'll just shove that down here in the corner. And I will actually try to find some computer-looking assets and set your desk up for you.
Oh,
That will be a fun project for me this week. And then, okay, so we're doing bedrooms on the other two on the left and then that bottom right corner.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys want to suggest anything different. I just figure that way our doors are all kind of facing each other-ish.
it's kind of fun. Unless you want to do the two on the left and the one on the top right. It's up to y'all. It don't bother me either way.
All I need in my room is a gun safe, a cot, and maybe a mini fridge, and I'm good to go.
So I hear we're gonna booby trap this whole place. So put some flamethrowers.
No, there's no fire allowed in our base. No. No flamethrowers.
Strikes me as the type of guy who wouldn't necessarily make his bed. So
No, I don't like
military, so
yeah.
Wouldn't he like be all about making his bed? Because
You would think.
military.
You would think, but
I unlock that.
Apparently, he didn't learn right in boot camp.
That looks. Trying to figure out that's a ridiculously big bed. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that's like what 10 feet by 15 feet. That might be a little.
Good Lord, that's a king size bed.
That's
That
more than a
means I
king
have
size.
That means I have a 15-foot by 10-foot desk.
I mean, I guess if
and
we
your
did,
workbench.
Yeah, workbench.
I guess if we did this, well, I guess it really wouldn't matter because all the rest of this room, as long as this one is a bedroom because it's small, 'cause all the other ones are about the same size. 3x4. Yeah.
Fantasy ground retweeted my tweet. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you, Fantasy Grounds.
It's Monday night. It's D&D. Come on, it's Monday night.
Thank you, Fantasy for Grounds, for giving me a way to play D&D.
Thank you for
Before this, we
giving
haven't in a
us the
long
ability
row.
to visit virtual Walmart for 30 minutes in a D&D campaign session.
Yeah. That's, oh crap! I actually do have hammocks available.
Hmm.
All right, now
Oh yeah.
let's throw another bed out here just to get everybody. All right, so we got some bedrooms. I'm assuming.
Or should we make this one a bedroom, do you think? 'Cause
Whoever
it's
the
smaller.
is on the opposite side of my workbench is going to hate being in that room.
Yeah, maybe we should make that.
Well, that's
our
your
room.
room.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's fine. You know.
Yeah.
That's your room. That's problem solved.
Sky's gonna have to put a doggy door on her door for Sunny.
Oh
Best
Jesus.
idea ever. Yes, we are doing that.
I'm gonna put down rat traps for your.
Sunny can be
How
Sunny
dare
can be
you.
our watch out because she can just act like she's scavenging the rundown diner.
Yeah, don't you want somebody who's like gonna like let us know if things are about to attack us?
You know, that's what cameras are for.
What does she bark?
Bark, bark.
I've been trying.
If
Or was I trying to
remember,
get
you've
her
been
to
trying
meow?
to get her
I
to
don't
meow.
remember. Yeah, okay. Well, you
Last time she sensed danger, she ran away and didn't tell us anything until
told
after I got
you.
thrown into a wall.
Well,
No,
can you
she
blame her
told
for
me.
for running?
And I said, "Hey guys, something's coming," and nobody.
That looks like the kind of cabinet
Nobody
that
panicked.
Leo would have maps and books and shit sitting on it.
True. Sitting here trying to figure out how to morph time.
Next time.
Oh, the book. The book.
Don't.
Oh no.
Next time, Sky.
I knew I should have stole the book.
Next time, Sky will make sure that she spells it out for you, and Sunny is like something terrible's coming. I will make sure to like write it in a novel.
I already know it. They have my
Okay.
book.
Everybody's gonna get a little chest here for some storage.
They stole my time ability
Oh.
book.
Throw those out for everybody. There's your gun safe for you, I guess.
That'll
Now,
work.
does anybody want anything specific in their room besides
A TV?
I have a magical portal.
TV with all the pay-per-view?
Can I put a little doggy bed in mine for Sunny? No, she would probably sleep in the bed with me. Never mind. She would probably just sleep in the bed with me.
that's doable?
You're gonna get rabies.
No,
then we'll
Sunny
have to
doesn't
chop
have
Sunny's
rabies.
head off. How would you know until you had to chop her head off first?
We have a spiritual link. I would know. I would start to feel a little rabbit in the head.
Oh Lord.
Maybe you have.
I have spiritual rabies.
Now, here's the fun part. What kind? Okay, so you've got 2 spare rooms yet that you haven't figured out what to do in a workroom to set up.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, security is definitely a thing that you can think about.
Can we make the little room a security room?
Well, what would you want to involve in a security room?
Cameras. Basically a camera system that would surround the area basically would all link into that. You would have your secure network location that would relay to that of the camp's network ability. Access to probably a digital map that would notify you of any type of movements or sound alerts, depending on what type of sensory things that you would have.
Should we make that other one a small kitchen then? Unless Magnus has anything he needs to put. Anything in particular he wants to make that room?
I don't know. I don't have anything particular I really want to make in the rooms.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to make the small room here a security type setup. I will go ahead and get a desk in here.
So if this is their already like pre-established bunker, do they have any security measures like that already established? Or
No,
would that be
they
something?
they have just finished building or digging this thing out and getting it put together. So
Okay, so that would be something that Leo could possibly just go ahead and like craft all that type of thing over time.
yes.
Oh,
And okay. All right, I'm going to throw. That's way too big. Gonna throw a desk in here. Whoa, stop that.
oh, we just shifted the whole map.
It sure did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know how I did that. So
There
we
you
go.
go.
Oh, whatever you did just fixed it. What looks to the entrances to the south and the east, they
Oh,
look
wait a
just
minute.
like little metal fences. Are those like a special type of door, or are they just fences?
Damn it, that threw that. Hold on, this grid got thrown all out of whack. How did it do that? Okay, wait, if I can drag it from here. Can't. Screw you. I don't know why. For some reason, it's counting the map as an asset, and I don't know why.
It's weird.
I mean,
Oh, wait,
How
there
many-
we go. There we go.
is there a lock option?
Got it. Yes, I found it. I think that should be more or less right. I have to adjust that. Oh well. Reset the grid, and we should be good. But okay. And so you're looking at like security cameras in place.
Security camera, secure network, motion sensors, sound sensors, biometric, what do we? No,
Biometric.
biometric. That's what I'm thinking. Biometric identification devices to enter and exit the building.
Okay, as in terms of biometric, what exactly is it you're looking to do? Are you looking for like fingerprint
Fingerprint.
scanners?
Print.
Because fingerprint you
foresee-
can do.
I
do
foresee
retinal?
problems with this.
I'm going to open up a notes.
Fingerprint scanner. I'd say it takes blood. Put her finger in, kind of like a.
But here's the problem with that though, is that I can simply come up and like knock you the fuck out, prick your finger and get blood, and then put it into the thing.
You could also knock somebody out and put their hand up against
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I was gonna say if you do a retinal scanner,
Well, knock you out, take your
program it as
eyeball.
special.
I
No.
feel
Listen,
like I've
listen.
seen movies where
Hold on.
this ends badly.
So you do a retinal scanner, right? But you have it programmed that it has. So like, say if somebody like knocked you out or drugged you, like your pupil would like dilate a certain way, and it wouldn't read it that way. It would only read it if you were like truly like awake.
So no sleepwalking.
So like if like say
No
like I came up and
drugs.
like a drug Magnus and then put his face up to it, or like I punched Sky out and then put her face up to it, like it won't work.
I think Leo's gonna kill us. This is what I'm hearing.
Lock down the whole building. Y'all are my prisoners now.
I'm sorry, I'm putting out some notes.
This is now titled as the War Room.
Okay,
You
so in all seriousness,
Yes.
where are you thinking about putting the cameras at? Because give me some camera locations.
Um,
I imagine we'd have one in each entranceway.
If you right click and hit click drawing, and it should give you the option to enter draw mode. If that
So
helps.
like
I don't know how to change the color, but I think it might be.
I'd
based
probably
on
have
what
like a
guys-
camera here,
That's kind of
camera
what I was thinking.
here.
Where was the second camera?
Yeah,
And
I see.
Doc. Erase.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's
Drawing,
exactly where I was
draw.
thinking too.
Notes.
I'd probably have one at like each entranceway, like so. Then probably one on this facing the angle like such. You can see all that. And then I'd have some outside, of course, as well.
Like
Kind
one
of
up
just
basically
surrounding
in
the perimeter.
Yeah, well, like one up in the restaurant building.
Well, I'd probably have one
the
like
access
in
is.
the restaurant or something like that, but like I don't know. Maybe hide them in the trees.
Could
we open the restaurant as
Well,
front?
Maybe eventually, not immediately, but I'm going to go ahead and suggest, because I'm sure you're thinking, the end of that tunnel that ends at the Alum Creek at the at that comes out at the water. Okay. And all right. So now you've got this one empty room here. What are you thinking about doing with that?
I say maybe
I
we
know.
should do like a small kitchen area.
Yeah, Sky
like
was suggesting a food prep,
okay.
maybe kitchen
'Cause I
dining
don't
room type of thing.
know how often or how long we'll be down here.
I mean, that's a good thought. If you're using this as a safe house and you end up having to, hide for a while, probably
We also
not
don't have a
bad
bathroom.
idea.
We'll be using
Yeah,
buckets.
I'm fine with using a kitchen.
And if we have to, I mean, we can just have like a refrigerator, maybe like a microwave. Like, I don't know if we want to get fancy and have like a stove.
I'm gonna live off of ramen noodles.
I guess I don't know if we necessarily.
You do that in real life. Do you want to do it in D&D too? I need to remember that. I'm going to go with a simple. For now, I'm going to throw up a kind of. Oh, where was it? If I can find it again. My God, why would they include that?
I kind of want to know now.
Let me see if I can find it. I just backed out. Furniture, like it even says TPK with the LOL in parentheses. It's a if the party gets killed in a tavern, their bodies like laying around the table.
So here's a question. So we have bedrooms, we have workspace that I chose. We have the security room. What the fuck are we doing about a bathroom?
That's what I was just saying.
That's what Scott was
I mean,
asking
we have
here.
buckets.
Buckets of
I mean,
Empty
well,
enough for reserve.
no, hang on. That is
Uh-huh.
above us is an abandoned diner.
But I mean, we also have the kitchen up in the diner too.
Oh, that's actually pretty
I mean, is the kitchen in the diner like
Functional?
And
possibly.
If this is more a safe house, I don't think the kitchen, like, I don't think the restaurant is as safe as our safe house below it. So
yeah,
if
this
we're,
is
like,
this is a locked up, sealed bunker. Once
Yeah.
you get in, you're good. The restaurant, not as much, but come on, we're playing a D20 modern game, but this is still a fantasy game. If you just want to go with the assumption that if you go out that side entrance towards the creek, there's a freaking bathroom and a shower there.
Okay, we can envision that. I like that.
Yeah.
We-
I don't.
I really wasn't even
don't
worried
need
about
to
taking a
go-
shower. I was like, where am I going to go drop a deuce?
Okay, for now, I'm throwing a little wood stove and table in here for the kitchen. And yeah, this week when I've got some time to actually hunt down some more assets, I will flesh this out a little bit, make it look a little bit better. Get Leo some computers.
Oh, can I have a bookshelf in my room?
I'm pretty sure I can handle that.
I want to like try to start reading about some magical stuff as much as I can. Learning about my like magic stuff.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Now, let's jump up here. I know before he even asks, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these tables there, and it's going to be covered in weapons. There's your armory.
Weapons.
The only
What about-
assets I have right now are medieval, but you get the idea.
What about Nick?
Nick can get his own damn place. He can get a cot and he can stay in the walkway.
We never did ask if he was single. He's been kind of very useful to us.
Nick can sit in the security room, watch the cameras all day.
Swear I had some more modern stuff.
Trying to think. So, if the camp went dark 15 minutes after we were in the air, how far is it from the camp to the airport to know if Candace, Logan, and I can't remember his name,
Would have not
Jacob.
been there.
Jacob, if they would have gotten back by then, or if they were heading there, saw something, and maybe
No, they were waiting for you guys. They were at the camp. They were just there to say goodbye when you left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought they were at the airport with us and then said goodbye.
Okay,
I see.
Shotbolt? Was that what it was?
No, the robot dog. All the time and effort.
No, it might still be there.
Well, now I'm curious. I wonder if Leo could connect to the network, like this big ass network, right? Connect to the tower at the camp to then reach access to the robot dog and activate the robot dog.
Because I'm sure Leo doesn't take proper care of his weapons. We'll leave the crossbow laying on the floor.
Wow. Wow.
At least it's not the sawed off. I won't have a fucking leg no more.
Oh, can I
Just
get
wake up.
a small like either desk or end table to put my laptop on?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're sitting here spending what feels like a session in IKEA. I need to get a desk for this. And you know what? Let's get some.
Well-
Let's get a vase to make the kitchen look nice
I
and
mean,
pretty.
We've already spent one episode shopping in Walmart. We might as well go the next
Go-
one.
It's like, you know what? While we're here, let's get some
I-
Swedish meatballs.
Gunner's
Yum.
Gunner says, "Give my man a hot tub."
I mean, I don't want to, get too crazy, with the foreshadowing here, but if your DM is saying put together a safe house, you might want to think about the implications of that.
No, I know.
Possibly, maybe a little bit.
Did we only put 2
Secret
cameras in this hole? 3?
tunnel.
And then
What's
there's
that?
Well,
one down.
So no,
by
no,
the
no. So there's the
reserve
one that's
and up
inside
top.
that watches inside the bunker. There's the ones that watch the door. And obviously I would imagine one that goes on the outside of those tunnels as well, and then some that surround the
Ooh.
perimeter outside.
Could we have one that's like those 360 cameras and have it in the ceiling like
Like dead center.
right here?
Yeah.
Like a little
Inst-
dome.
Like instead of the one up here on the corner, you think?
Ooh, I forget.
Yeah.
I forget about that. I don't think about the ceiling.
I mean, I feel like that's more
Yeah.
Leo's alley is security type
Yeah,
stuff.
up on the
Cameras and stuff.
top. Up on the top right there.
So if he wants both, that would be fine. But I just
That
If we were
works.
to go 360.
I figure that way we could see all around. Yeah. So we're not just seeing a very limited angle.
Hideout.
See, I don't know. I know Attire won't understand my reference with this one either. So like there's cameras, at least for us at like work, that they have near our doors. They're not like actual like a security camera that sticks out like the corner or something. They're little black boxes that sit along the side of the walls that are kind of like at a 45-degree angle that actually have small like pinpoint cameras that point out. We could do those on the entrance doors for both towards the creek and from the diner, so they're not as noticeable. If we want to get real fancy with it. Can we put a trap door here? And a trap door here?
For what purpose?
Somebody we don't want there stands on the door and drops them into a pit of fucking flamethrowers.
I was waiting to say alligators, but
I like alligators better.
Well, I mean,
shows
here's something.
shows you where we are as characters.
Here's something you can think about. I know Leo mentioned biometric entrances. What do you want to do? I'm assuming we're going to go fingerprint because
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
technologically that makes the most sense. Do you want something to happen if
Yes.
Okay, they've tried 5 times to get in and it didn't work.
Arson.
What if
do we
Sunny
want
has to get
happen?
in? Can we
the
do
bi-
a raccoon fingerprint?
Yes, her
Okay.
paw print is
perfect.
Yes.
acceptable.
Good.
Let's see. What do we want to happen if somebody tries enough times and fails?
Okay, where'd my asset pack go?
Alarm.
Well, besides an internal alarm that would sound off the security system, what do we want to happen from the outside? Like a trap door, flamethrower, poison darts,
Miniguns.
fucking
Miniguns.
drum barrel guns just
I was
at
just
each
thinking
other.
of the Turrets and Fallout or something like that.
Fucking laser that just starts pushing forwards, cuts them in half.
Okay, turrets you could probably do.
Swinging axes.
Okay, so should I just go ahead and put the blood spatter down here now, or
This marks
Um,
the blood of our enemies.
actually, this isn't a bad idea. I'm going to put this. Let me zoom in so I can actually change it up. The yellow and well, the caution tape here are going to be where you have traps set up.
Nice. And erase those drawings.
Caution
Oh, I closed out of it. No, I gotta fix it. Okay, this cannot be our base if we do not have fire.
no. Our staple of taking out enemies.
Swinging chainsaws.
Side note: always have create water on hand.
Jen.
No. So you know those what are they? You know those like industrial shredders that you can throw like anything into and like it fucking shreds the shit out of it?
Yeah.
What if we just do a trap door in the one of those?
That's sadistic and horrible.
That's the point. I don't want nobody living who I don't want in this room. They'll get munched up and then we can use them as fertilizer.
So what happens if this thing malfunctions?
GG no re.
You'll have to create new characters because
It just keeps malfunctioning every time.
Now, does anybody? Okay, we could do, a gun turret if you want. Like
That's fine.
digging out the entire thing for an industrial shredder might be a little bit beyond the scope of, moving things in that is already wired for electricity and stuff. Yeah, you're good. Bringing in new construction equipment to put stuff in might be stretching it.
They're like, oh, there's some.
I'm
This
fine.
diner's being remodeled over here. I wonder what's going in.
That's why we opened the diner.
Not a bad idea.
Then the diner just sends us a little elevator down with food.
No.
And when we need supplies, then the diner gets their trucks in daily for their resupply of food, and then that's where we get our stuff in. You hide guns and weapons and ammo and alcohol underneath all the eggs and stuff.
The truck gets pulled over and confiscated by the government.
Oh, wait.
And you take the walk-in fridge and you have a button, a biometric scanner under that then elevates it down into the actual bunker.
This man
I
over
watch
here.
too many crime shows.
Yeah. You've watched too many Mission Impossibles.
And just because you said something about it earlier.
What did I say?
Flamethrower?
No. You said give my man a hot tub.
Yes!
There's a bathtub for you.
It'll work.
Magnus has his own bathtub.
Yeah.
I'm mostly being sarcastic here, unless he wants his entire room filled up with a chest and a bathtub that he has to climb over to get to the bed.
Well, turn
Gets drunk and falls
it
in the tub.
hold on, turn it the other way, where it's against the wall.
Wait,
And there, and then go up some.
We'll wake up one morning to go check on Magnus,
it's
who's
not.
Drunk in the bathtub.
fell in the tub and drowned.
Don't come in, I'm naked.
Well, I guess what we could do is throw the bathtub in the corner and have
Oh
your
my
bed
God.
here against the wall.
Yes.
Make the bathtub his bed.
Wait, why did it
Water
stop like
bed.
that? Come on. There you go.
And take a shit in the tub.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Magnus walks in one morning. Who the fuck took a shit in my tub?
All right, bring up.
Coming after you, Leo. You shit in my tub.
Watch Sonny do it.
My raccoon would do no such thing.
To make it a kitty litter box.
Just digging in it.
I would imagine we have a pretty secure air filtration system.
Yes.
Cool.
And now we in that workroom right now you've got an armory. You're gonna have weapons up there. Is there anything else in particular you would like?
What is the like metal like thing on the left? Is that like a
that
cage
is
or like a
Yeah,
Prison.
that is a standard issue for any of these safe houses. Sometimes when you're on the run, you've picked up somebody that you need to question later. You've got someone and his buddies are chasing you, and you need somewhere secure to put them until you can call base for pickup. So,
gotcha.
or if Magnus gets freaking hammered and is tearing the place up, whatever.
And those
But
are
yeah.
like 4 little individual like workstations, I guess. Kind of.
Yes. I've made one a little bit of an armory slash, it's a place Magnus mostly, I think, can go, do
Yeah.
maintenance on his guns,
Oh, I'm liking it.
things like that.
So, can,
Should we each have like a workspace?
can I grab the mace off the table?
Right now, like I said, all I have is fantasy weapons.
I
Now,
know.
do you want a badass sort of melee weapon to carry around with you?
Maybe.
Because we can do that. We
Here's
can
around a
do that.
katana.
Yeah. Well,
Let me
wait,
see. Library.
we may be looking into a new melee weapon.
Carries around a shock baton.
Well, remember, the entire purpose of what's going on right now is Randy's
Building.
getting scared. Yeah, no, Randy's getting scared. Bad shit is happening. And looking into making sure you guys have a place to go and are well defended. So if that means a new melee weapon for you to carry around, so be it.
What about a rocket launcher or a flamethrower? I want a flamethrower.
That's not something you can really carry around.
I mean-
50 cal.
What in the past? I feel like in the past, when we've been fighting these guys, some things have not been working and some things have. So, like, I know when I tase them, they don't seem to be too affected by tasers, if I remember correctly.
Or
I have not had
EMPs.
a lot. I have not had a lot of luck of like putting them, like shocking them, and them taking, like, they'll take damage from the taser, but they don't seem to get stunned.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was either bullets or fists. They were like more taking like I felt like they were more resistant to one.
I believe it was probably a melee attack.
I just can't remember which one it was.
That drives me insane.
I mean, fire did work pretty decently.
I mean, yeah, that it finished off that one guy for us because he was so mad. He was just standing in the flames.
Can I feel a Katniss Everdeen moment and have flaming what are they? Arrows that can bust on impact or explode on impact.
Can I get the table for this?
It'd be hilarious.
I got a question for you, Laura. Is it hot in here to you?
I'm comfortable right now.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm sweating.
I mean, I'm in shorts and a tank top though, so.
I'm just in pajama pants and a shirt. Yes, I'm streaming in pajama pants, guys. Pajama pants.
I'm in
Stay-
jeans and a hoodie and I'm cold.
I mean, you only see from here up anyway.
Mr. Fancy over there wearing pants. Okay. Got some ideas for weapons for you later. Does anybody else have anything they want to toss out here while we're putting this together?
If I think of anything later, can I like
Yeah, absolutely.
DM
This was
you
just
and
letting you guys
okay?
get a
Yeah,
basic setup.
Because I'm sure I'll think
Um,
of something down the line and be like, oh,
you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
yeah.
Big thing is you now have a safe house you can run back to. Sky is extremely familiar with it because she used to pass this on a back road regularly when she was going to and from work as a park ranger. What do we got? But if you guys are happy, we can go ahead and call this the basic setup. And if you guys think of anything else you want to tweak a bit later on, you are more than welcome to.
Sounds like a plan.
They'll say we need stripper poles and some strippers. They they they
I was
they
gonna
should.
say I'm
They
the only woman, so I
So
mean,
if we put this
no.
in and we rotate it like that, raise that a little bit, put some light
Oh my
effects
God.
on it. That's almost a stripper pole, right?
Boombox.
Put it right in the 360 camera.
And then, yeah, no, then this week I'm going to find some more assets that I can play with in here and import, and we're going to fancy it up and make it look a bit better for you. But we have a nice layout. You guys all had a chance to do what you want to do and put what you want.
Oh, Sky would probably also have a couple hanging plants or like a couple plants in her room. 'Cause if we're gonna be down here a lot, it's not very. It doesn't give off a very naturey vibe. So she would probably have some plants in there. You don't have to like add them in there. Just sure, that works. Just for flavor.
There you go. Couple of potted plants. All right. So you've got some security right now. So since we're not doing industrial grinders, right now, failed security check is a turret. It's going to not like machine gun, but if you guys want, we can set it up so that it fires a couple of rounds off at anybody that fails a security check.
Will it give us?
I think we should be able to override it somehow.
Yeah.
So that way, if we have people that we know coming, it's not automatically like gunning them down.
We can do that. So at the first failed attempt, everybody will get a notification that someone's trying to get in,
Okay.
and the security camera will let you see who it is. And then if you do not override it by the fifth failed attempt, then it'll start taking action
Preventative
to
measures.
yeah. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So, all right, you guys comfortable with that layout so far?
Yes.
See.
Yes.
And that
See.
he's going to, or Randy's going to send the basic plans out, and the people, the workers that have been in there digging this place out and making sure it's wired and ready to go. We're going to start moving stuff in and getting it set up for you. All right. Now that that's done, what the hell? That's not the button I wanted to push.
Oh no! And it deletes the program.
No, it just pulled up a browser tab, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" That's saved, and that would have taken an hour or so, I'd say, of you guys sitting around talking, going over your plans with Randy. We will assume that you were a little more professional in how you talked to Randy about it, as opposed to, dude, what if we industrial grind to people that fail? You
It's
okay there,
You
a
think
son?
you're
perfect
more
idea.
professional?
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yes, we will professional it up for the sake of like actually talking to Randy.
So, theoretically speaking, what if we decided to throw in some industrial shredders?
No.
Come on, Randy. Look at it from this point of view. You'll never have to deal with an enemy. Nobody will ever know.
Hey, it's free dinner every night.
That reminds me of an old Tales from the Crypt episode where they had a diner that was feeding people humans, and at the end the sheriff finds out and he's like, "The food's too good. I'm not telling them."
Man,
Oh,
I
that'd be
haven't
too
watched
funny.
that show in forever.
You know they got a new like a remake coming out of it, and still has
I'd heard.
and they still have the crypt keeper telling the stories.
But okay, got that set up. Time to see what news is coming in from Ohio.
I'm
The
terrified.
they got a personal plane, a little Cessna, from the local airport, rented it, took it out, and managed to do a couple of flyovers. And it looks like there was a fight there. Buildings have been damaged. They can't make out any details, but the place is now apparently completely overrun. Everyone that they see walking around there, not the people that you know. They obviously can't get close enough to look for tattoos, but it's a pretty safe assumption. Now, the question is, how did they take out the security and how did they get in that fast?
Inside job.
Or we brought something back and didn't realize it.
We brought COVID in and it killed everybody, and they just took it over.
Jesus.
Does Leo have any way of accessing that robot dog from being all the way out here?
The dog. Well, let's see if you can access the network. Go ahead and give me a computer use check. Sit down and do yo techno magic, my dude.
Yeah, it was say.
You said computer use?
Yes.
Where's your skill monkey? You. Even with a
look.
5! Even with a fucking 5, you get a 20.
Okay, so just trying to get into the network, seeing if you have any access whatsoever. You are able to connect. Give me just a flat D20 roll right now.
That was close to a fucking 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I rolled that wrong. There we go. Okay. So you've managed to connect. You said you're trying to see if you can access RoboDog.
Yeah, just to see if I may be able to access it. If not, I have a couple ideas up my sleeve.
That would be one more computer use check if you're going for something specific then.
Magnus would love that one.
I don't even know why I bother asking you to roll these, because for stuff like this, yeah, you freaking got it. jackass.
Um,
And I rolled a 3 on that too.
Yeah, I know.
you have a plus
Okay.
15. A fucking plus
I
15.
could have made it more, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he actually could have
made
put
it
that.
more.
He could have put one more point into that if he had wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong with you.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm not arguing with it because it's helping us, but
right. Specifically looking for the robot. No, you are not able to locate it anywhere on the network.
Okay. Can I see if
Now-
I can access any of the cameras, like web cameras, from any personal computers, such as like Candace's or Rose, or
Ooh,
in
that's
general,
smart.
just any of them on the like the camp?
Maybe not like a security camera, but like a web camera.
Yeah, like something
That's
connected to
smart.
a computer.
Okay, give me one more roll then.
Computer use roll.
Yeah, that's what you're going for. This one's a little trickier, but I mean, you got a goddamn 28 because there's something wrong with you.
Oh.
Okay. Security cameras all seem to be down.
Mhm.
As for
Mhm.
computer webcams, you weren't able to pull anything up, but what you did manage to do is there was a little burner phone that Rose had kept in her desk in case she had to run. She didn't grab it. It's still there. It's turned on and it's connected to the network. You can't uh, see anything through the camera, but you can access the microphone.
What do I
So-
hear? Would it be
Okay,
a
you,
listen check to see what I
well,
hear?
give me either a listen or a computer use check.
Oh, we know which one we're going for.
I was just
Well, of
about
course
to
you do.
say.
oh fuck you.
Yeah. Okay. What you are able to do is using your laptop, you're able to access the microphone, turn the gain up a little bit, and kind of put it on speaker so everybody that is there, you,
Mhm.
Sonny, Magnus, Randy, everybody there listening and trying to has a nice clear
Yeah.
yeah. They know what they can hear what's going on. And at first it's a lot of moving around and not a lot of people aren't really talking. You do hear one guy saying something about we need the I can't words no work.
Mhm.
We need to get we need to get those papers back. We're almost there, and that'll finish it. Keep looking.
Did we take those papers back with us by chance?
Well,
I don't remember.
They made copies, didn't they?
yes, they made copies. But after listening for about 15 minutes, you do hear someone come in. All right, we've torn this place apart. It looks like when the ones who got away managed to get away, they took it with them. We're trying to track them down, but we're not entirely sure where they went. But we're gonna get people out looking for them.
Search party, come on, let's go. Get a bird in the air with a thermal camera looking down on the fire. Let's go see what we find.
Now,
now hold on.
listening
Whenever I heard him say bird in the air, I literally envisioned a bird in the air with a
I mean,
We're gonna give Sunny a scenes, and I'm gonna give her a thermal camera, and she's going up in the air.
Yeah, of course, it's a fucking bald eagle.
Okay, everybody.
My sleeves, ladies and
What
gentlemen.
would be?
The tricks up my sleeves.
Everybody give me an investigate check. We're just going to see what you guys can put together. This is just kind of what you can guess based off of what you're hearing, what you can kind of put together, and your intuition as to what's going on.
Oof. Youchies.
You got a 5 in that.
Okay. Magnus and Leo talking to each other and comparing notes about, just the sounds you hear. Him telling certain people to go, check this cabin, check that cabin. You're able to get a good guess that there are probably between 40 and 45 people that have come in and are staying there now.
I convey this information in the sky since she doesn't hear it.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh no, look at
I'm
Randy.
too
Randy,
busy.
can we blow it up?
Yeah, I was too busy playing with Sunny.
Well, the problem is,
Can't go kaboom.
We might
if we go straight for kaboom, problem is we don't know what's going to happen to the portal there. That could be bad. Now,
Portal go kaboom.
How likely do we think that they're survivors?
Well,
you
said
did
that
hear
some
them say
escaped.
that some people got away.
Oh, okay.
They've taken
Oh, I thought they meant us.
they've taken the papers with them.
Okay.
And well, if it had just been you, then the copies that were there would still have been there for them. So
Okay.
they can't find anything.
Gotcha.
So you know that some people got away. They don't have names. You don't know who. But yeah, the Ohio camp has been overrun. One last computer use check, Leo. And this one's going to be a bit. You have a chance to fail this one. Not a big
shit.
chance, but a chance.
And it's 20, watch.
Oh, 15. Okay.
I was just about to say.
Going back and looking through anything you can find about the time that the systems went down, you can see, you cannot see who put the command in, but you can see that the commands to do so was originally put in that morning and put on a delay. So someone put the command in at, it looks like, around 5 a.m., but put it on a delay so it would not execute until later on.
Can I figure out what terminal it was from?
Also, do those cameras record or is it just live?
That's what I was just fixing to ask.
That's what I was getting to.
They do record, but right now they're turned off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wouldn't we be able to access the playback footage from that of the network if it records the state of the cloud?
Not if the unit everything's turned off. That's what he's saying. It's like everything's off.
You can. Okay. You were asking if you could find out what terminal the command was put in from. Something that was connected via Wi-Fi or wireless.
I don't think there's a way, technically speaking, for you to even ping where that device would be located at then.
No.
Damn it.
What time did we get back to the camp?
You got back yesterday afternoon. Like, what did we say? I think it was like 7 or 6 or 7 at night, because you had time to grab dinner,
right,
and then
go to the campfire.
Go to the campfire and hang out with the old friends before you
Does
went to bed.
this is going to be another like long haul here. So I can tell what terminal it was that did it. Is there any way I can hack into that laptop?
You can't tell specifically what terminal it was, just that the
It was something
command was done over wireless.
Over
It's
wireless.
not something that was wired directly into the security system.
I don't know much about hacking to know anything about this. I say, is there any possible way to pull the device ID off the Wi-Fi connection? If that makes sense, like get its IP or something in order to hack it.
Oh, this will be interesting. You can try. Give me a computer use check. And okay, how do I want to play this?
Told you, I've been trying to think out of the box.
Yeah, I knew
Okay.
the answer to your question, Leo, but
like the technical
Um,
answer.
yeah.
Okay, here's what you managed to find out. You're going in and you're trying to see if you can get some kind of record, some kind of identification for the device that put this command in.
Mhm.
And all you can tell about it is it has some of the most advanced protection you have seen on a device. It's somebody who knows their shit is maintaining whatever it was that put this command in. This wasn't just some average dude, following directions from someone else on a laptop. This was done by a real computer whiz, someone who is close to or at your level of knowledge when it comes to tech.
Keyword close to or at, but not
Yep.
better.
It's very
Which
important.
means there's a chance I can crack through it.
We didn't hack into anybody's systems recently, did we? That they could have like backtracked into the system.
Ooh.
The most recent hack that Leo did was the cameras at the nature reserve when you were looking for the
right.
yeah, you were looking for the camper that disappeared or any hints about where she went. That was the most recent hack you did.
So, is there a chance that Leo could get through all that protection that's put onto that laptop?
Not immediately, but here's what I'll let you do. Let's make this a little bit more interesting because computer use, I'm not complaining. I mean, obviously, this is what your character does.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a
but-
whole list of ideas already.
what you can do is you can write a program that will start running a test that will, start trying to
Decode everything and everything like that.
decode everything. If you want to do that, okay, give me both a craft electronic and a computer use test. And I think you have almost the same modifier to both, but
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
21 on craft electronic and kissed my ass on computer use. So, let me. You're making me pull up a calculator and do shit.
You're making me math.
You're making me think, Cody. Come on.
That's the goal.
Okay, so craft electronic.
I'm going to give you kind of a long... I'm going to explain what my thought process here is. If I can hack into the computer, determine
Right.
who did it, and then actually
You
get
see
into
where
the
it
computer
is.
itself, I can access the webcam to see if it's an active cam to see who's behind there,
Mm.
or I can at least figure out who it
Ping a
belongs
location,
to.
maybe.
Something like that. I can check like location history too and see maybe where they may have connected location wise before, or even see if there's an active GPS on the computer to allow me to track down where it's currently at.
Okay. All right. Program is running. Going to see if you can crack. It's going to take a while. You're not entirely sure how long, but it's running right now, and going to see what. Yeah, I will let you know when it happens. I have figured it out.
I've
You
mapped
will
it.
eventually be able to break through. It's just a little more complicated than even Leo knows right now. So that's working. Randy will make a comment that, hey, probably a pretty good idea or a good thing you guys didn't jump right back on the plane and go back out, because you guys are good. I don't know if you guys are taking 40 dudes out yourself good, especially not if they're entrenched and know what they're doing there.
Could you give us some flamethrowers? You never know.
No, we're not taking that on.
Napalm strike down on the camp.
We barely survived the like jumpy fist punchy guys.
For all you know, all
three
40
us.
of these guys have
Yeah,
chainsaws.
exactly.
EMP grenades, baby.
Exactly.
EMP grenades.
Okay, now
What other goofs
that's
can I
running.
pull off?
Randy is going to step away. He's got some communication to send out. He wants to get a hold of everybody else in the organization. We lost one of our main camps. This is a big problem. That portal is currently unguarded.
Ooh,
People
that's
have
another
to know.
idea.
I hate hearing that. You hurt my skull. You hurt my skull.
Can I access the city's network to check any of the surrounding cameras, either business-wise or probably it'd be easier to do traffic-wise, traffic cameras to see if I can see any signs of the survivors running away from the camp to determine who it is and what directions they may be going?
Give me a sec. Well, remember, the camp is kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing to the camp is the prison, because that's where you guys were originally going when you found this place.
Yeah.
Other than that, okay, it's a very small town. I remember you guys stopped in the diner there to get some information. I don't know, like a town that size isn't going to have traffic cameras.
Or we just have somebody send on a plane with a thermal camera and see if they pick them up.
That house that we went to,
the training house,
that we trained in that first time, was that like really close to the camp, or would that be outside the bounds of that camp?
It is outside the bounds of the camp. It's about a 5-mile hike.
Do you think maybe they would have gone there?
Possibly.
That's a possibility.
Is there any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Radio devices to reach out to that point?
Yes, actually. Go ahead.
Radio.
You don't really need a check to.
Breaking to come in.
Okay. Good thought. Now that okay. Now that you've thought to check that, there is a radio signal coming out of there on one of the Foundation's radio bands. It's a short loop. It is Candace's voice.
Huh.
I don't have much time. I don't know how they got in. A few of us managed to get out. We're trying to get to the other side to a safe house. And you can hear she's frantic. She's talking fast. She's not really thinking about it. She's just like sending that out as an emergency SOS kind of thing. Grabbed the radio, made the recording, and ran.
And
But you,
we continue. I'm thinking.
Would it be safe for us to go through the portal and maybe try to? I mean, we don't know much about the other side, but like go through and like I don't
That's
know.
what I was trying to think. When
well,
she
Go
said
towards
other
that portal?
side,
Yeah.
was she referring to the other side as in like the other side of the portal, or other side as in like another side of town to a safe house? That's what I was going to say. Can we access the records and see where that safe house may be located at?
I thought she meant the other side of the portal.
She could have been, yeah.
okay. With the information that she gave there, it could be a few places she's talking about. She could be talking about the other side of the portal. She could be talking a safe house on the other side of the reservoir.
Mm.
But right now, pretty much what you can get from that is at least Candace and a few other people did make it out.
Cool. Let's go rescue.
No, I want to, but we have no idea, and I'm a little nervous.
So what we do is we send different teams out, right? We have Randy assemble a team and send them out through the other side and go to that safe house. And any safe houses that are located in Ohio, we'll take one of which, being our group. And if there's another one, we'll construct another group to go search that one.
I'm just really nervous that if they see us, they're gonna follow us back here, and we're gonna potentially have this camp overrun.
What if
That's
we
my
take them to our
concern.
safe house? Momentarily.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Or
like, if we go somewhere to try to find our people and then bring them back, I'm afraid they're gonna follow us back, and that's gonna be
so
another camp.
if they
to go
follow
down.
us back, why don't we send them on a goose chase? Why don't we take the plane instead of going straight the main Ohio to somewhere else, and then from that spot to somewhere else, and then from that spot to somewhere else back? You just make it a longer trip. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then you
do
send
that.
off different flights. So like you make it look like
3
you're
planes
landing,
going
say
off.
in like Michigan,
Yeah,
and then you refill that plane and take it off. But in reality, you've done switch to a different jet. So if they're following that jet particularly, they're
Do they
still
have
on that
access to
trail,
that
but
many
we're on
jets?
something else. Fuck, if they don't, the Leo can surely fucking break in the one.
True.
Or put us on a public flight instead of a private.
Yeah. Plus, you got to think that I have good things in disguising and
That's true.
within forgery and bluff. So
I
make a
just really
disguise
don't.
for everybody. Send us out through different situations, different checkpoints.
I just really don't want us to potentially have bring them to another camp that they can.
But think of it too, if they do end up getting to this camp, we tell Randy, hey, we're gonna do this, get the camp set up just in case, put it on high alert, get everybody stationed and ready. And then basically from that point, we go do what we need to do. And if for some reason, somehow they get back to the camp is ready. But if we don't go after them and they get a hold of those documents, they achieve whatever they're trying to build. They're now
That's
a step closer that we don't understand. And we lose our only information of how they may have got to camp or what happened. So that we can prevent that. My opinion, I think it's worth the risk.
That's true.
Go in, go out, do it quick, do it fast, and as quietly as we can, like a SEAL Team 6 mission. We go in with the ghillie suits, we're going through the fucking the bush, and pop up, down.
I'm
Mud
just
on face.
envisioning Sonny wearing a ghillie suit.
I feel like that would make her stand out more instead of less. a raccoon wearing a ghillie suit versus just a raccoon out and about.
True. True.
um,
Because remember, there are other camps too, such as like Arizona and
Yeah.
where I think they were talking about before. We can always go straight from Ohio to Arizona, Maine, something along those lines.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it's important to get our people from, and get that information safe. I agree that that's important. I just, like I said, I'd hate to have another situation where we leave and this camp goes dark. If they've already followed us back here, who knows?
I mean, fair enough, but I mean, even at the same time, I mean, they 40 people. If we were to get attacked right now with 40 people, are we prepared?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
So
no,
either route, if we
absolutely
stay
not.
or we go, if we stay or we go, we're either route. If they do come to this camp, if we're here or not here, there's a good chance it'll get overrun either way.
True.
At least if we leave with the original copies of the documents on us. We tell Randy and them to get ready, get the camp ready just in case. We go save our guys, our intelligence, and then everything like that. What's your thoughts, Magnus? You're fairly quiet for the military guy.
Oh well, I'm just thinking about structure right now and how we're fixing to tell the people that we work for what to do.
I mean, they have been relying on us a good amount.
Mhm.
I'd like to think we have at least a little,
That's
not
true.
room to tell them what
We
to
know
do, but a little pull.
we're kind of more advanced in the subject than they are when it comes to these central pull folks.
You know, Randy's, he's sitting there sending out some messages. He is still right there. He's kind of been letting you guys,
No, we're still with Randy.
yeah,
What
he's
do you
still,
think,
in
Randy?
the room with you. He's been letting you guys, brainstorm. And he's gonna, once he's done sending out all the messages he needs to send out, you guys have been talking for a while. He's going to turn around and say, hey, none of these are bad ideas, but I want to give you a little bit of advice just from experience. Emotions are running high right now. There's not a whole lot we can do immediately. We need to go into this doing it smart. Today, we know the people that got out, they either made it or they didn't. At this point, they evaded capture or they're already, well, So, I suggest we take some time, sleep on it, come back tomorrow with fresh heads, and start putting some ideas together. Now, in all of this planning, I almost forgot something. I know it has nothing to do with anything going on here, but hopefully it will take at least one of your minds off of this. Everybody get some rest, but Magnus, I had a package come for you today.
Yeah,
Got it up. He's going to pull out. I mean, it's a nice sized box and hand it over to you. When you take it, it feels pretty heavy, and it's got Brooks's name on it in the return address.
Okay. Well, I immediately opened the box right there.
Okay. Top of the box there is a letter. You know that Brooks and Bianca went to the other side of the portal trying to hunt your dad down.
Yeah.
In the letter, he's going to say that he has used some of the connections he has on that side to get in touch with, well, basically your extended family. He's found out your father was a black sheep. People like the rest of the family did not like him. That's why he came to this side of the portal. He does have some supporters out there, but Brooks told the rest of your family a bit about you and what you're doing now and helping, that you've gotten involved in this organization that's trying to help keep peace between the two sides. And they say at some point in time, if you ever make it over there, they would like to meet you and to kind of show that not everybody is the asshole that your dad is. They wanted to send you the traditional weapons of your family. And underneath the letter is a nice kind of ornate wooden box.
I grab this box and I open it. I'm excited.
Okay.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Inside the box are a pair of hatchets. They
Okay.
are the wood handle, and it looks like it looks similar to obsidian blades, but not quite as shiny. It's more matte, but it does look like sharpened stone. The interesting thing about it is the head of the blades are on a bit of a swivel where they fold down, and they're meant to be worn in or on the forearms, so you can drop them down, catch them, and the blades will snap forward. You can conceal them and hide them,
Well, that's cool.
and because these are heirloom kind of weapons, they are things that your family has made. They are heavier damage than a normal pair of hatchets, and they do have a little bit of magic built into them.
This is gonna be my
The
question. I was gonna see if you wanted me to detect magic.
the big thing is much like the knife Leo had. If you throw them, the next round they'll come back to your hand. But if you throw one round and it hits, and you throw the other one the next round, since they are mystically connected, if you hit with the first one, when you attack with the second, you're going to get a bonus on the attack roll to hit
Okay.
the second time. And the name of these weapons are the Dark Sisters, and they are in your inventory.
That sounds so fucking cool.
Now, this is the first time I have tried to make a custom weapon, so I hope everything came out right. It looks like it added everything right to your
Let's see.
yeah, looks like it worked. It looks like it added everything to your actions. You have both melee and throwing.
So I see that. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, so basically, I'm just looking at the attack, and there's a plus 10, plus 5, plus 8, plus 3.
Okay. You see how one of them kind of has a fist icon and the other one has like a crosshair?
Yes.
The fist is melee if you're using that just, to hit a dude standing next to you. The one with the crosshair
The
is
distance.
ranged. Yeah.
So what's the so I know it's like when I roll, I have to pull from one or the other.
That's
But
the fun part.
no, I'm
Since
talking about
they
like
are,
the plus 8 and the plus 3.
yeah.
Like, so when I grab, it doesn't grab both of them.
No. So
Okay.
what you're gonna do if you're doing melee attacks, you grab the plus 10 and roll it.
Okay.
And if you're doing ranged, you can do the plus 8. What's fun is you see how it's also got the plus 5, plus 3 next
Yes.
to it. If you decide to do a full round action, since you're carrying two of them, if you don't move, you can make 2 attacks in one round.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can do your first attack if you're doing melee. Your
Right.
first attack will be the plus 10. Your second attack will be a plus 5.
So
If you're doing ranged,
disadvantage.
yeah. If you're doing
Okay.
ranged, you can throw one at the plus 8 and you throw the second at the plus 3.
Okay.
But yeah, if you hit with the +8, then that +3 turns into a +5 because of their innate bonus.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
So you've got the strange side of the family reaching out to you.
Well, I write a letter back conveying all the information, like basically saying that, I'll love to meet them and everything, and how much I appreciate all the stuff that they give me, and I can't wait to meet them.
All right. And okay, is there anything else you guys want to do, want to plan, want to think about um, before we call it a night and roll it over to the next morning and maybe start really brainstorming some ideas as to what you guys want to do?
Um,
I really want to go hunt the survivors down, but I know Leo's venture off by himself to do so.
Yeah.
Well, and if we run it to the next day, that's going to give your program more time
true.
to see if it can find out what's going on.
Well, then I will wait the day.
All right.
Where are our rooms in accordance and like in like with each other?
You are
Are we
like
like kind of
straight.
across the hall?
You're pretty much a
like-
straight line. The way this is set up like one of the old money type of mansions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a set of stairs that goes up and then a hallway going down with like a balcony looking over or like a railing that's looking down over the stairs. So your rooms are like all in a row going down that hallway.
Okay. Um, when we wake up, would it be okay for like my new thing that I have to say that I got this ability in my sleep
Yeah.
and figured out how to do
Especially
it in my sleep?
with your connection to nature, yes, dreams would definitely be a big part of how you learn.
Mhm.
So that would definitely be a possibility that could come to you
Okay.
in that way.
Because I was like, can I wake up and like, I don't know if it would be before them or not, but like look up, like wake up and be like, realize that I have pause.
That is entirely possible. We're going to add that in.
And then you guys would probably hear like as much as a jaguar could like scream, be but like it would be like a
Have,
roar.
have you ever heard a jaguar scream?
No.
Oh no, no, they're jaguar screams are terrifying. Um, when they yell, it can actually sound like a woman getting chased down and attacked. Like they are horrifying.
Okay. So maybe not a full on maybe not a full on like horrified yell, but like just like 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 what the heck?
So
And I'm
hold
gonna
on.
like
You have animal hands now?
no. So I'm gonna like panic because like I'm still half like I'm just waking up. And so I'm gonna like try to like paw the door and like try to get the door open and like get out into the hallway and like be like and like start like I don't know who's next to me if it's Magnus or Leo, but I'm gonna start like batting at the door. Like, wake up! But like, I can't speak human, so it's just really
Yeah,
like And
there's
Sunny's probably like she knows it's me, so she's probably gonna like because we have a link, so she's gonna know it's me. Probably a little confused, but she's gonna follow me, and
so
I'm just
yeah,
like,
you hear a batting on the door and open it to see a big ass cat and a confused but excited raccoon.
The fuck?
hell's going on?
What?
and like and, and like kind of like I don't know, like rub up against Magnus real quick and be like 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 a cat would do, like, hey, you know me. You don't know you know me. Wait, you know me. Um and then go like I just like kind of running down the hallway and then like kind of like gain like my clarity and be like, okay, wait a minute. This is a nightmare. I can like or not a nightmare, but a dream. I'm figuring stuff out and kind of like pull myself out of it and then turn back into me.
Yep.
You're a metamorph?
Well, that's
Not a dream.
I was just a jaguar, wasn't I? Because I did
Yeah.
not sleep in the hallway. And here
Yes.
I
Question: does she have
Mhm.
clothes on?
She is wearing whatever she wore to sleep in.
am.
Damn, only
Was
God
the
Well,
knows.
that's an interesting new trick I have.
Next question: was the jaguar wearing her clothes?
No.
Just like like a nightgown or something. Um okay, well, I'm gonna have to I'm this is a new thing. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this work to our abilities. I wonder if I could do other animals.
um,
Hmm.
just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Might not be a bad idea to talk to Sean about this when you
Yeah.
wake up a bit more, because remember,
Yeah.
he is more your type of mage
Yeah. I'm
than
still a
Tori
little in
was. So
yeah. I'm still a little in shock.
yeah, if I woke up as a different animal, I'd be a little in shock too.
Okay. Uh maybe we should get coffee? Breakfast? I don't think jaguars should become before coffee, so let's go food. Food.
I'm okay with food. I'm just. What the fuck just happened?
Damn,
I
everybody
had
out
a
here getting all these
dream.
new cool powers.
I had a dream and then now I'm awake. I don't know. It's all fuzzy. Just let me let's eat and then I'm going to go figure some stuff out.
All right, head down for breakfast. Get plenty of coffee. Red Bull for Leo.
This
Um,
guy's going to drink extra coffee.
and speaking of coffee, I really have to go recycle some real quick. If you guys want, think about what's coming up. If you have any ideas for what you want to do, with the Ohio base, how you want to approach things. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, and we can start making some plans. All right, guys. All right, you guys come up with anything fun?
No, other than
No.
jaguar screams.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
No, they're terrifying.
Oh yeah, but they're so pretty.
Oh yeah.
And I'm the prettiest
Oh.
jaguar you can see.
And actually, I want to see this. I'm looking at your chat, Blood,
Uh-huh.
and Gunner. Those hatchets actually did get a small inspiration from something. It was not Assassin's Creed. If you
Dead by
can figure
Daylight?
out where, I will be impressed. You've got me on Discord. DM me if you think you can figure out where they came from. But
My just random guess is Dead by Daylight.
nope,
Mm.
not a video game. I will say that much. It was not a video game.
Oh, now you got me thinking it is a movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would think it would be a movie.
Damn it! I'm going to look it up. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know where it came from.
Do you?
Yes. I just can't remember.
So we said it was the next day already.
Yes, it's the next morning.
Yeah, because I woke up in a panic with claws.
Did the program finish yet?
It is making a lot of progress. It looks like you're getting close. Now, is there anything specific you are trying to do with this program? Like when it completes, what is it what is it going to do? Is it just going to identify it, or are you trying to do something specific?
When said program completes, it will identify said unit's user. If there is a GPS location that it can ping from, that location of said unit, both currently and during the time of when said command was entered at Ohio camp.
5 a.m.
Access any data on said computer, and then secretly activate the mic and webcam to see if I can get any video or audio feedback.
Okay.
He's
Gotcha.
full on like virus.
We are.
This thing, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put this in the D&D room if you're curious. In terms of appearance, because you know how I said the blade folds down so it can be concealed against your arms. This is the style of hatchet, but instead of metal blades, like I said, they are obsidian.
Ooh,
That is what they look like.
Huh.
man, y'all getting some cool shit.
Yeah, they do actually look pretty badass.
I wish I could pop out channels.
Yeah.
What do I use my phone for?
Yeah, but I
Alright,
wanted to be
you're
able to
talking
show
about
it.
stream. You're talking
Yeah.
about stream,
What I
'Cause
can
if I-
do, what I can. Hold on one second. I can actually
Put
if
it
I
into.
pull up, save image, put it there,
And then
and then
also,
import it.
when he's done doing his computer stuff, I'm gonna go talk to Sean.
Okay.
Are
I'm
you
gonna go
now?
track him down. Yes. Which you have to go talk to Sean anyway, don't you? Because of the liquid.
Did that not?
Yes.
So you can come with me if you want.
Save image. No, it didn't save it as a PNG. I don't know why it saved it as the wrong file type.
See, now that I think of it, I'm kind of scared because so Candace made it out, but we say the person who initiated this code was just as smart, if not as smart as me, but not smarter. Which only person I know in the camp like that would be Candace. So what if this was a situation where they want us to directly go out there and rescue them, but it becomes an ambush?
It's quite possible.
Been a little concerned about that, but I didn't want to suspect, someone like, I don't know.
As JPEG.
Because I was also concerned if they knew about that phone, like if they somehow found out about that from Rose and were setting us up to be able to,
Now, I thought about blowing that phone up.
Should be able to do this now. Why is it?
But I thought it'd be a nice tool to keep alive because I want to re-access it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully.
Which makes me think too, because if what Candace said was true about them going to the other side of the portal, they would have to have a magic user to the portal. May I add you as well?
True.
Somebody such as like Tori or Rose or something along those lines.
Okay. I had to do this kind of quick and dirty because it wouldn't let me save it right. But there, if you want to pull up the image on stream, there it is.
Oh,
Mhm.
you actually put it in the game. Look at you.
I'm learning, man.
There. Bam! Just out of the way.
Oh.
That's pretty dope. Now I kind of want those in real life.
But yeah, like I said, they're not, yours aren't metal. They are some kind of dark stone similar to obsidian that you can't
Right.
quite identify, but that's what they look like. The blade slides down, and it did come with har- I cannot think of the right word right now. Like it came with the sheaths that you can strap onto your forearms. That way you can hide them like under a long sleeve coat or something.
Like bracers almost.
Yeah, very similar, but the they'll rest against his forearms, and then if you need, yeah, you can drop them out and
Well, sweet. Like,
I see your chainsaws. I
Oh,
call
you
you
should-
with hatchet arms.
I'm just glad he didn't. Attire's like, yeah, you're losing a hand and you're gaining a chainsaw.
Chainsaw Man.
Pull some Army of Darkness shit.
dude, I do love that movie, but that's not what I was going for.
That's Bruce Campbell.
Oh, Bruce Campbell's amazing.
He is.
Okay, let's see
He
if I can-
he's a god.
he's great. He's great.
If you haven't seen Bubba Hotep, I don't know what to tell you. Do yourself a favor. Watch that one. It's great.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. If you see anything weird pop up, blood, don't
Don't click
look
on
at
it.
don't worry about it. Don't say anything about it. You'll understand, okay?
Now we're getting to
I
all
need
the
to see
secretive
this.
stuff of the campaign.
I have already said you guys are coming up on a big turning point in the next couple of sessions. So I just
Everybody
wanna
for
save
themselves.
this file. Save as D10. Got it. Okay, I'm good. Got it. Just making some notes. Close that. All right, so Sky wanted to go talk to Sean.
Yes. And Magnus,
Anybody
if you want to
else
come with me.
Yes,
have
yes,
things
because
they
I got
need to do?
a jar of shit I want to show Sean.
Okay. And Leo is working on his program.
Yeah.
All right. Probably have about 10 minutes left before we call this. We're coming up on 11 o'clock your time. But we do have time to finish this up. And it's going to be, for once, for like the first time ever in 18 sessions, you guys are coming up right to where I wanted to end it at the right time. I've never had you guys actually spend the amount of time I thought you would doing stuff before.
Look at us go.
Look at us learning how to play D&D properly.
But okay, so Magnus, you're going with Sky. Sean's gonna be doing his morning thing. He's sitting out back. He's got himself a cup of coffee, and his little chipmunk friends have been running around, and he's not like actively like playing with them or anything, but they're like running up on the arms of his chair, and he's having a little nodding and having a little chat with them, and just looks like a nice morning relaxation. Hey, Good to see. And he's going to take one look at Sky. He's like, yeah, something changed.
I had claws.
Oh, I was wondering. Yeah, I knew you were coming along pretty quick.
It was a little concerning to wake
Yeah,
up. Um,
first time. The first time is always a surprise. So tell me, what was it?
Well, I had claws. It was a jaguar.
Oh, your first transformation was into a predator.
I'm a big old kitty cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, when nature decides that we are ready for that, it is usually we get the knowledge to do it fairly easily. Don't worry about it; it'll come to you quick. Um, the first time is always confusing. It will take you a while to adjust. I trust me. I know running around on 4 feet instead of two is way different.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, that's not going to be the only thing you can change into.
Ooh. I wonder what else I
Um,
can change into.
everyone that follows our path gets 4 animal forms. You apparently went predator first, which interesting. Um, you will find you will also have usually a 4-legged form that you can travel on, usually some kind of hoofed creature.
Hmm.
You will have a form that you can fly,
Hmm.
and you will have a form that is adept at swimming. Now, I can't tell you what they are. Um, when the Earth gives us the ability to do this, it senses something in us and gives us forms that fit our personality or who we are. So now
Jaguar,
that you
huh?
know what you can do, apparently, the Earth thinks you need to be dangerous and quiet. So
Yeah, I guess.
uh,
With the things we've been running into, probably, yes.
You're gonna be
if
able
you
to
ever,
fucking fly? The fuck?
Hmm.
Sounds like
if
Leo's
you
gonna have to build a jetpack.
if you get a chance, I know you guys have been busy as hell lately,
Uh-huh.
but if you ever do have a little bit of downtime and can sit down, um, meditate a little bit, and actively try to go into another shape, you should be able to without too much difficulty.
Yeah, this is gonna be a thing we're gonna try real soon. How many times a day do you think like I could do this theoretically?
Most um, when you first get this ability, it's usually twice a day.
Hmm. Just so I know
Uh,
not to overdo it. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm sure you will have a lot of fun learning what you can do.
I can imagine her trying to do it for a third time in a day and only getting half the form.
Oh, jeez.
Walking around like a minotaur.
Now, is there anything else that brought you by?
Yes.
Yes.
So I've got this jar of stuff. There you go. That we collected, and just yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's similar to the stuff that was in that container, but I'm not sure. I don't have
Yeah.
proof of
Okay.
that.
Yeah, my research into whatever in the hell that is hasn't gotten me too far yet. I can probably find out if it's at least the same liquid.
Okay.
It bit Magnus.
Oh
If
yeah.
it bit you.
Yes. So
Have there been any kind of after effects since it bit you that you've noticed?
No, nothing yet. I haven't turned into a werewolf or
Well,
anything, so
all right. Well, just be careful. If anything changes, come to me. We will see if there's something going on. But
I grab his hand and look at like where he was bit. It looks
it still looks
okay.
like a very normal hand with nothing strange going on.
It looks fine so far.
If you don't mind, just set that down. I'll take it down into my lab and see if I can at least find out if it's the same stuff or not. Sound good?
sounds great to me.
Excellent, excellent. And now, after you've talked, and I assume Sky is going to stick around for a little bit, just talking to Sean about shape shifting and
Yeah.
what can be done and can't be done and things. Just trying to get as much information as she can.
Yeah.
Let's jump ahead until about 11 a.m. when Leo is sitting at his laptop and he sees a notification come up that the program is finishing. He is about to get access to whatever it was that put the command in that eventually shut down the security at the old camp. As the command finishes up, a notification pops up. And Leo's phone is going to have an outside app is trying to access your camera and microphone. Allow or deny.
Did I? Interesting.
What was it trying to do, Leo? Or am I there?
No, you're still talking to
I'm still talking to Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I
You
dust
can
my
confirm.
phone for fingerprints?
What's that?
Can I dust my phone for fingerprints?
You absolutely can do that. Yes. The stuff is there and available if you would like to.
Like
I
put
will
every
say,
single
though,
print off my phone.
I will say you can confirm with your program 100% the command to shut down the camp came from your phone.
Wow. Oh, I'm not there. That was a wow for me.
Access
for
the
Sky.
cameras. Okay, let me put it this way. Can I access the recorded history of a camera that was pointing at the cabin I was sleeping in that day at that time?
You can. But I think this is one hell of a cliffhanger to leave this session off at. We're hitting right at the time we normally stop. And now I've got everybody ready to show up next week and find out what the hell is going on.
It's funny because you're like, oh, the person who has this device is like all this crazy stuff, and it's my phone.
Someone that is almost as good or as good as you. A device of someone that really knows what the hell they're doing.
That's great.
Oh.
Plot twist.
It's definitely something you hacked into at one point. It's gotta be.
Yep.
Somebody got a hold of my phone.
Or that.
Yeah. We'll just start calling you M. Night Shyamalan over there. What a twist!
What time were we at the barbecue? Or not the barbecue, the campfire till?
I think we said you called it an earlier night than you did the time before, so it would have been about 1 or 2.
Okay.
And the remote went in at 5.
Mm-hmm.
So if say 2, you're looking at a 3-hour window.
Yep. And it happened while you guys were sleeping.
Sonny, did
Mm.
you see anything?
I can ask her next game.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Because I would
squeak, squeak,
imagine if
squeak,
it was
squeaker.
something that remote.
I mean,
I'd imagine if it was something that remote accessed into my device, my current.
You,
You kinda cut out
sorry,
there.
it cut out for me there.
Yeah, no, it cut out for me too.
I was saying, if somebody accessed my phone remotely, I would think it would notify me just like it just did here now.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, I can cast Speak with Animals next session and find out. You got to tell me all this though, because I'm not there. So you're gonna have to let me. You're gonna have to find Magnus and myself and get us up to speed.
I was having so much fun when you were there trying to like, okay, I'm gonna do this to try to break in and find out who did it, and I'm just like, he.
It's you.
Hey, but I made you have to do math though.
You did.
How dare
what
you
I
make me
did-
do math?
What I ended up doing, because I was trying to figure out, how to pit you against yourself, which is weird. So the computer use check that I had you roll there was the defenses on your phone, and the craft electronic check was
The program.
the program that you wrote, and then I figured out the difference between the two would be the time it took to break it down.
Interesting.
So yeah, but I planned on because I knew you one way or another would figure out somehow to get into what put that command in. And I kind of thought it would be right around this time in the session that you'd be getting there, and I did think that's a good spot to end. That's going to
Yeah.
keep you guys thinking.
Yeah, it's gonna be thinking
Let
for a
you come
week.
back. Let you come back, and any ideas that you've had will be fresh, and we can go and think how you want to push forward.
I can't wait to become more animals. So excited.
That was fun. I had a blast with that one, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
that
glad
was
that-
one.
That we thought about that, like extra camp, like the training campsite too.
That was clever. That was clever. I was not expecting you to catch that one.
Well, I've been thinking about that place a lot. Like for like a while back, I wanted us to like go out on a hike out that way, but I never found like the right time for like our characters to be like, yeah, let's go do this. So
And I'm going to be looking up some assets for your hideout, and I'm going to try to clean it up and make it look a little fancier.
Alright.
I love doing stuff like that. Like I have so much fun with it.